How's that? You guys got me? Should be good. You guys should hear me now. All that talking. That's weird. That's weird. I'm still learning this new system. Let me know you hear me now. Should be able to hear me. Perfect. Oh, thank goodness. Muddy, appreciate it. Hated to end my 25-month sub. Understand the sport and growth of Team Fall. Love the team, coaching, family, not to mention the fantastic value to boot. Appreciate that very much, man. So what he's talking about is my switch from Twitch to YouTube. Just spent a little over 2 years on Twitch, over who knows how many hours, a ridiculous amount of hours. There were over 1 million minutes viewed on my Twitch page from the viewers. So switching from that, giving up 1 million minutes of views, I mean, that is a lot, right? And just foregoing that. And by the way, foregoing a chunk of a paycheck, monthly paycheck via Twitch. And I dropped it all in hopes that, the support carries over to YouTube and people use the join button for YouTube. And that ultimately the goal is for YouTube to explode and for us to get some new viewers. As I had spent so many streams on Twitch, streaming to the same people over and over, and we just didn't have the growth that we needed. And on YouTube, you get a better opportunity to grow. So, because people can search, they'll search for showdown research or whatever, right? And then this video itself will pop up. In which case, that stuff was not happening. That stuff was not happening on Twitch. Finally able to sub on YouTube from PC. Nice, good job, Aaron. Appreciate you. Are we winning all the monies again today? Yeah, that's what I was starting to tell, but I guess my mic was muted. So here's the dealio. Yesterday, for the very first showdown stream, was the first one we did after doing 20-something days of main slate. We looked at some lineup study. We looked at lineup rewind. We used very loose strategies we saw the winners using, and we just tried to replicate it. We tried to emulate those winners, and we threw those in for the week 1 3 showdown slates. In one of them, we binked. We tied for first place. We chopped the pot with 1 billion people, won $37,000. The second week that we did, my friends, we actually took first place in the massive one, $200,000 all to ourselves using the same exact strategy. So I'm not sure how this is going to work in week 3, but we're going to check it out. Just generally want to look at this and just try to find out if we're onto something or if we just got super lucky. I mean, you never really know. All right. So anyways, let's look at Thursday night football. We're looking at the $10. Here's the 176,000. Let's look at the smaller one. Here it is, 17,000. We're looking at the pros, and we just kind of want to see exactly what's happening here. So we have quarterback. Oh, wait, James Robinson. A bunch of 1-5s for the first time. See some 1-5s stepping in there. A lot of 1-5s. Quarterback in there in the captain spot. Kicker. Oh, no. James Robinson looks like he was just the key. A lot more 5-1s. Okay, so with that in mind, let's go here. And we're going to look at this very first one. And we are actually going to try to replicate what we had done for the first couple of weeks and not do what we see the winners doing. I just want to see what happens if we set this up how we had this the first time. And we set this up where we are, whatever this was, I don't even remember the specifics. We are just going to try to do what we did yesterday. Okay, limit QB from same game to 1 player. There we go. All right, so we're just going to try to replicate what we did yesterday without even worrying about what actually worked. All right, so I've got to make my player pool real quick. Let me upload our projections. Let me do that real quick. Downloads. Let me pull up my study hub from week 3. And we're just working, man. We're just trying to find our way through this. Find our way to victory for week 1. Because I know I'm not the only person who has a bunch of entries. A bunch of entries into the Thursday night football showdown slate. Raise your hand high if you have entries in there. I think I have 130 or something like that. I just had 1 through tickets. All right, focus. Week 3 study hub. There's the study hub. I'm going to grab the old projections. Throw these bad boys right in there. Now let's test it out. Okay. I just want to check out the optimal after I set this up. So, Capitan, no quarterbacks. We'll go with the next. We're looking at only people here with decent upside. Okay. So, we'll just let it rip. Quarterbacks, just going to be those two. Running backs, it's only going to be the guys we can rely on. We're not doing Patrick Laird as much as everybody loves to root for this guy. Wide receivers, we'll go down these 4. Tight ends, Jasecki's going to make the list. Kicker, both are in. Looks like there was a kicker issue that week. Both defenses. Optimal is 83 points. Let's take a peek. Miami and Jacksonville. And cut line 98. Hold on, let me find the better tournament. There we go, 17K. Oh, look at these are even better. Yeah, let's play a small one. All right, let's let it rip. Who knows what's going to happen here? Oh, no, Mitchell, you're not done yet, boy. Oh, my gosh. I don't care, said teamriseorfall.com projections. Let's go, man. Let's freaking go. It continues. My goodness. It continues. I can't get over this, man. These projections are so good. And I suppose the strategy itself is pretty solid. All right, so what we're doing here is I'm putting the pass catchers in there. And honestly, Gaskin could go in there too. Nice pass catcher. And now I'm going to unfilter everybody. Toss QBs in there. All right, so what I'm saying is anytime there's a wide receiver or pass catcher here, we're going to make sure that our quarterback gets used. All right, so this is, I don't know, Miami captain plus Fitz. All right, let's make a new group. I can't believe we just binked 5K. I did nothing. I'm playing so much Showdown this year. Better believe that. Pass catchers. Everybody who's a pass catcher belongs. Quarterback and Gardner Minshew. All right. Let it rip again. So now I've set it up. Oh. What do I need to do here? Let's see. As soon as I put that restriction in, now we're running into issues. Am I going to have to add some players? Let's add 2 more receivers. Let's just try it. I think I had to add those players. I don't know. That was weird. Anybody understand why that happened? That was like a weird Showdown thing. Like, I don't want these guys in here. Look how much exposure. 50% of our lineups are these guys. Like, I don't want them in there. Why did this happen? Huh. Man, we got no kicker and no defense. Put some backup running backs in there. Beery, I thought so, but look. I mean, we should be able to have defense in there against offense. Like, why not, you know? Like, if the Jags defense is part of a 4-player team stack, then there would be 2 Dolphins on the other side, and that's okay. Like, I could throw this on like 5. I don't see how it would change. No, it's the same lineups. Well, we got a little bit more exposure. Actually, we got some exposure to defense now. Try that one more time. So as soon as I added the backup running backs, that's what it was. Just not enough. We just didn't have enough players. Too small of a pool. Potentially. Shoot, I tell you what, as soon as we added that in where we're forcing the quarterback stack, it lost. Let's move on. It actually crushed when you just uploaded raw projections and crunched. That's kind of nuts. All right, so this one has a lot better offensive players, right? Like this might be a better one to even do. Thinking these guys. All right. Probably Tavius getting added. Jamal Williams. Yeah, these guys had bit rolls last year. About it. Cook and Tunyon. Both kickers. Europe. Both defenses, I suppose. I'm going to do the same thing I just did. Let's just see what happens without groups. Okay? I'm totally intrigued. There we are. Let's grab a $10 contest. Can we bink again? It's the only one we have to look at. Why is this the Monday night game? Oh, I must have skipped the date. No, that's Sunday night. Hold on. It says Monday Night Showdown, Green Bay versus New Orleans. That's not Monday night. That's Sunday. And then a Monday game is KC Baltimore. Well, let's see what happens. Devontae was hurt. Yeah, he got hurt in week 2. Week 2, he got hurt. Right here. And came back and scored 1 billion touchdowns. Took an L. Now let's add in the groups. Capitan. All right, so we definitely Kamara. He's used pass catchers. And then just quarterbacks. We'll add in Drew Brees. There we go. These are our guys right here. Is this supposed to be just wide receivers? Someone help me. Remind me. Someone remind me. Was it just wide receivers? What do we do when we have guys like Kamara, elite pass catching backs? We have to include them, right? Like Aaron Jones is a pretty solid pass catcher too, right? I mean, how do we do this? Let's stick to what we did. I'm not going to mess it around. I don't want to mess with it. We're just going to blindly follow this. Okay, here we go. Let's try it again. Can we turn a profit? The other one was a negative. They were not catching running backs, so running backs were not used. I could not remember. So even a guy like Kamara is getting removed. Got it. Good to know. Let's try it again. Dang, look, Kamara had 71 actual captain points. You legit needed him. Yeah, we took another L. Let's try Monday Night Football. KC and Baltimore. This will be fun. I'm keeping Kelsey in there. He's a wide receiver. Can't tell me otherwise. I mean, Mark Andrews truly should probably be the same thing, right? Like, how low do I go here? 4 pass catchers? Do we include Mark Andrews? This is just the tricky part for me. I just don't know what to do, you know? Same for elite tight ends. We didn't have them in there. I don't care, but like Travis Kelce, I'm putting in there. No, I'm not putting any quarterbacks in there in the captain spot. I don't want to do it. Let's just do this. We'll add all these wide receivers in. Maybe that's what I'm supposed to be doing. I legit like forgot how I set it up. Should probably go back and look. I'll grab Monday Night Football. Dun, 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 dun. Dun, dun. Dun, 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 dun. Oh, I can't look at it. I can look at the Monday Night Million Maker. 267,000 entries. That's rough. Whatever. Let's do it. All right, now let's lock in when the wide receivers are used, the quarterbacks are used. And unfortunately, it looks like Patrick Mahomes went nuclear that game. You almost need him. All right, let's try it again. See if it improves. Oh, punched in the mouth. The other thing I was thinking about yesterday is what happens if you cap like your captain spot? Mahomes ate that game and almost every other game too. Jeez. Didn't even help. 64. Well, hold on. Oh my gosh. This whole time, fam, I'm sorry. It wasn't even set up correctly. Gosh. Try 2 different things. I'll take Mahomes. Lamar out of the captain spot. There we go. Let's try it again. Showdowns are super volatile. Absolutely. It's an all or nothing affair, honestly. And when you're right, you are right. When you're wrong, yikes. Put your head down. Move on to week 4. Yeah, I agree. It can be absolutely brutal. All right. Sorry, I was looking at something. Let's see here. Week 4. Yee. Ugly. All right. We're going to blindly test this. We're not adding in tight ends and all these guys. I'm not going to look at a single freaking name. Not one. As much as I want to. And we're going to be happy we hit 200K at this point because we're just bleeding for the next 2 weeks. Jeesh. All right, here we go. Blindly adding people in. No quarterbacks. Wow, freaking Brett Ripien. I mean, how low are we going here? KJ Hamler, what week is this? 4? Probably would just be these guys, right? We're not adding all these players. They'll be added into our positions, but we've been keeping our captains tight. Was Frank Gore really the guy early? Oh my gosh, he was. Terrible team. All right. Wide receivers with a projection. Nope. There we go. Fant and Herndon, both kickers. All right. Whew. Okay, this is set up like it was the first couple weeks. Let's try this out. Okay, first test we run is without forcing in quarterbacks, stacked with wide receivers. Let's see how it does, and then we're going to try forcing them in next. So we'll run both tests because we can. My draft is in 1 hour, and they're still doing tests on ETN. I mean, don't take them. Take Josh Robinson, dude. Don't even think twice. Yeah, I agree. I thought ETN had Liz Frank injury, guys. You positive there? When I saw news this morning, it was Liz Frank, which is not good. Either I'm using old information or you are. But I've been drafting Josh Robinson for a couple weeks, luckily. James Robinson. All right. So it was just Crowder? Gross. What a gross game. What are you guys going to do? If you get a game like this year, are you doing this? Like, are you actually going to play it? I don't know if I will. Like, I just don't know if I can. Like, this is so ugly. All right, let's try it. 40 cashing, minus 580. Sean, why would you even ask that? I play everything. Of course, we will have gross games. Yeah, I'm just curious, man. Like, you look at a game like this, are you playing it? By the way, you didn't win anything. Just save some money. Be curious about one uniques too. But just keep it real tight. I have so many thoughts and theories I want to test. Only so much time, though, you know? Only so much time. Man, I tell you what, I really hope we bank something here soon because, to be honest, I'm looking at this right now and I'm just not feeling very good. I mean, like, I get it. Remember, I get it. This is MME in a nutshell. Definitely. This is definitely showdown in a nutshell. Just like massive droughts, but still, this ain't pretty. Not entirely sure this is working the way we want it to. Am I supposed to be blindly including everybody, you're saying, huh? Even guys that get zeros? Let's try it. That's what we did? I don't remember. I'll have to go back and watch the video. Let's try it out. I'll take your word for it. Because anybody with a projection gets included, right? That's what you're saying. So screw it. Let's do it. Anybody with a projection gets included. Kittle, Ayuk, Debo. And they will be with Nick Mullins was the quarterback? Yes. All right. Blind faith. No bias, baby. No place for it. So we're not forcing in these guys. We're not forcing Zach Ertz, Greg Ward. We're just saying if they happen to come up as a captain, Ertz is in there. Let's just try. Here we go. Blind faith. We're not going to do anything. See if we get lucky. And this is with all those crummy players in. And they get used. That's crazy. Well, we got another fat L, my friends. What if we use only pass catchers? If we're taking the running backs out, take the quarterbacks out. if we just use the elite ones? I have no clue. It's just another dead end. Well, on the Monday Night Football. And this is what I was saying yesterday. Seeing a game like this, I'm not touching Miles Sanders at captain against that defense. Right. And this is what I was kind of getting at yesterday. When we banked 2 contests in week 1, it doesn't mean that we forever have this figured out. No freaking way. Just doesn't work like that. Here we are again with Patrick Mahomes. I'm putting only pass catchers in here. Hold on. Let me go to captain only. So like James White, like I want to include James White because he's a pass catching running back. This is tough. I'm blindly adding anybody with a projection. Anybody with a projection. I'm not looking at a single freaking thing, my friends. No names, nothing. They had a projection, they're getting included. Man, yeah, you better hope you freaking win a tournament week 1. Golly. And luckily we did. I mean, at this point you'd be playing with hundreds of thousands of dollars of house money, but it doesn't make it comfortable. Still uncomfortable. Still losing. All right, there we go. Oh, hold on. That's Jets in Denver. They're there. No. Come on, come on, come on. I don't have the data for it. I don't have the data for it. I didn't play every showdown, only hit the ones that had the elite receiver, locked in that guy, captain, threw in maybe 50 lineups. I like that idea. Stephon Diggs, Tyreek Hill, Devontae Adams. So, like, when those players are there, you're all in on those slates. By the way, this is not the correct slate. This is Denver. Looks good. I wish we could tell. I mean, I don't even have any contest data. I can't even tell you what the winning scores were. It's really unfortunate. It looks a lot better, though, doesn't it? Tyreek Hill up there. We test Philly and San Fran? Yeah, we did Philly and San Fran. right? Yeah, we must have. Yeah. All right, let's move on. Yeah, I think I did too, Real King, but I just checked it again. It didn't look good anyways. All right, here we go. Buffalo. Get some good wide receivers, good quarterback. So we're being picky. Let's try it. How's this go? I mean, this is why we're going to be spending more time in lineup study too, right? I mean, this is, can you see a better reason to spend more time in lineup study? I can't. Golly. So week one trends worked in week one, but that's all they were. Friendly reminder. Got to go deep. Diggs, AJ, Janu, Brown, Beasley, maybe Gabe, and where's Corey Davis? Is he hurt? Oh yeah, he's hurt. Projections down to McKenzie. It's like weird projection though. All right, it's the last one I want to try today. I want to go out on a high note, hopefully. My goodness. Limit captain, same game. Or limit quarterback, same game to one player. Goat Allen groups. I'm the best. I was already doing that last year. I love it. He's the GOAT. Is what it is. Yeah, this is definitely my last one. I got something being delivered that I have to get to. Some frozen stuff. All right. We got Ryan Allen in there. We got Ryan Tannehill in there. Everything's set up correctly. Let's let it rip. And let's put this bad boy on the correct game. Buffalo, Tennessee. This is a 1 p.m. So freaking A, dude. Tricked me. Yeah, Robinson, Mike Evans. No, not wide receivers. Mooney. Where are the rest of the receivers for Tampa? Were they hurt? They have some injuries? They must have. Scotty Miller didn't even play. 0% ownership, nothing. He got scratched or something. Anthony Miller. I mean, our projections are all the way down to these guys. So our last one looks like it was Patterson, Gronk, and Graham. We even have projection for Brait. Yeah, they must have been hurting. A couple kickers. defense. Jones, Montgomery. We had projections for Keyshawn. That's it. Quarterback, Brady and Foles. Yuck. So just 3 captains? We'll add the rest of these idiots. Could be gross. Last one, though. Last one. It's been a heartbreaker of a day. It's good to come back down to earth a little bit, though, after yesterday's stream. How many of us were about to go run and do the same thing? Right? Seeing multiple binks, crazy $50,000 wins, things like that. Like, we were all ready to just sell a car. We were all ready to sell a car and just go all in. But we can come back down to earth a little bit. Well, that's nice and a little bit of profit there. See, we have a small player pool. 21's 25 people. Let's try 3 uniques. Let's spread it out a little bit. Maybe we'll get that magic bullet, right? Like, if you kept your pool tight, maybe you spread out your uniques a little bit. Too late, I sold mine. Yeah, good luck, pal. You in trouble. Yeah, there's worse things to sell. There's worse things to sell. Well, listen, we had a little bit of success there. That's good. That feels better. Oh, we have multiple extra games to try, by the way. Oh, this is going to be a good one. We have multiple because there was a Tuesday game. There was a Tuesday night game. So we have extra games to try for this week. Thielen, Lockett, Metcalf, Justin Jefferson. That's it. Big guys. I'm adding everybody with a pulse. I'm doing this one real fast. Then I got to go. Seems like a real good one. Very clear and defined people were stacking. Thielen and Jefferson will be with Cousins. This one will be Metcalf and Lockett. With Mr. Unlimited. Yeah, we have a 10-12 and 10-13 primetime slates. We had a COVID, an extra COVID primetime slate. There's going to be a few of those, actually. Forgot about that. Let's try this out. What's up, Bennett? There was a showdown for every game, regardless of game time. Yeah, but you don't have the contest. We don't have the contest data for like the 1 p.m., 4 p.m. showdowns, things like that. Well, no bueno. Oh, I did it wrong. These guys are all supposed to be in here. Just not the quarterbacks. Oh, you stupid man. Let's try it again. Oh, it does not look much better at all. Save a couple $100 maybe. So this next one we have Saints. Keenan Allen get hurt? The Saints Chargers. Anybody with a projection, they're getting added. I don't even care. Like, honestly, would you guys be playing tight ends in Showdown if they weren't elite? Is anybody playing a tight end in Showdown if they're not elite? I thought of that yesterday, too. Hey, thank you, Mike. Mike hit that join button on YouTube. Here's where it is. Somewhere in here, right? Where is it? Join button. You click that join button. Right here. Boom, boom. You get access to the videos like yesterday's. Data says you don't have to. Oh, yeah. Hold on. I was going to open up your article. Yeah, that's something I'm thinking about too. Like, what about kickers, Sean? Like, if there's not a good pass catching tight end, I feel like I'm not even going to put them in there. We got to get this article on the site. Oh, yeah, dude. We got to get this on the site. Don't stack defenses. Don't force 2 QBs. Look at all these trends you have. Oh, that's going on the website. That's going to be a premium article, members only. I want the Rise or Fall members to just go absolutely bonkers this year in Showdown slates. I want to give it so much focus so that our company and our members just go absolutely nuclear every primetime game. At least somebody. Like somebody pop off. Go get yourself some loot. Nice screenshot for the fridge. Make the wifey happy. Yeah, because look, I mean, we don't want like Hunter Henry as a captain, right? Like you're not playing these low upside guys. Back up Josh Kelly. Back up Latavius Murray. Like you want a pass catcher. Oh, some of these guys are still getting in there. Hold on. Oh, I'm going to take out Kamara too. Kamara's the one I would argue that he belongs in there, to be honest. Dude, we got to put that article on the site. Yes, tournaments, no. You take them out for tournaments. Can you tell work to stop including me in meetings so I can finish it? Last one, I promise. I can't help myself, David. Let me see if my stuff was delivered. If it is, I really do got to get outside. Yep, delivered. Perishables. I got to go. I love y'all. I'll be back tomorrow, though. It's right here on YouTube. You just got to join the YouTube memberships. You know how... Where is it? You know how... here, you guys can all join via this. If I link this, you just click this join button right there. So some of the stuff where I'm getting very specific about things, I don't want floating around the internet so that every other company can use it. And then in which case, if it does work, it won't work anymore. Because then you have, 3 or 4 big other companies with hundreds of users. You got 1,000 different users using the same dang strategy, and there's only 500 caching spots. Well, now that strategy is no longer a strategy to use. So a very small way for me to just protect it for my members, whom are really honestly the only people watching these live streams, is to put it behind a YouTube paywall. You guys feel free to cancel your Twitch one and sign up on YouTube if you want. It's totally up to you. You guys do whatever you want. But the beautiful thing here is that you can always catch them later, Darius. You can always watch this stuff later. Ain't no thing, dude. I will see you all tomorrow, 1 o'clock. August 25th, Wednesday, 1 o'clock. Make sure if you are not a member and you want to check us out, it is a ridiculous amount of information. Yeah, you lose old Twitch videos. Correct. If you cancel your Twitch sub. Yep. I mean, it makes sense, right? If you're not a Twitch sub, you don't get Twitch sub access. And same thing would apply for YouTube. If you're not a YouTube sub, you can't get those. But I'm primarily going to be on YouTube. So, yeah, I hear you, Jay. I hear you, brother. This is the best choice for my company, though. I really got to move over to YouTube. I mean, if you guys want me to be able to keep the membership at $29 a month and include $20 to Fantasy Cruncher, I mean, I got to keep the lights on, right? And YouTube, hopefully, the goal is for YouTube to grow so that we can find new members on YouTube, because we weren't finding them on Twitch anymore. I'm actually foregoing a chunk, a paycheck, leaving Twitch too. So short-term gain, I'm letting go of for the hopeful long-term vision of what I want Rise or Fall to be. So I don't know. That's where we are, my friends. Hey, I'll see you guys tomorrow, though. Same time, same place, 1 o'clock right here on YouTube. And I hope everybody seriously has a wonderful rest of the Tuesday. And we'll get through hump day together tomorrow. All right? I'll see you later, my friends.